Have you ever wondered where crepes came from and how they became such a beloved dish around the world? From their humble beginnings in ancient times to becoming a French culinary icon, crepes have evolved in fascinating ways, with endless variations in flavor and filling. How did a simple, thin pancake transform into such a versatile treat, enjoyed from street food stalls to high-end restaurants? In this video, we'll explore the history, origins, and worldwide popularity of crepes, uncovering the delicious journey of this timeless dish. The origins of crepes can be traced back to ancient times, long before they became a symbol of French cuisine. The precursor to the modern crepe is believed to have been made from a mixture of flour and water, cooked on hot stones or in early griddles. In ancient Greece, a similar dish known as taganites was prepared by cooking a batter made of flour, olive oil, and water on a hot surface. These early versions of crepes were more like flatbreads, cooked until golden and then served with honey or simple toppings. The Romans are also credited with spreading the concept of thin, flat cakes across Europe. The Roman version, alita dolcia, was a sweet, flat cake made from flour, water, and sometimes eggs. It is believed that as the Roman Empire expanded, the technique for making thin pancakes spread to other parts of Europe, where it would eventually evolve into the dish we know today as crepes. While crepes had appeared in various forms throughout Europe, their most defining evolution took place in Brittany, a region in northwestern France. Brittany's coastal climate and rich agricultural land provided an abundance of wheat and buckwheat, which became the main ingredients for crepes. It is in this region that the modern French crepe, made from a batter of flour, eggs, milk, and butter, began to take shape. The word crepe is derived from the Latin word crispus, meaning curled, a reference to the crisp edges of the pancake once it is cooked. By the 12th century, the technique of making thin pancakes was well established in France. These early crepes were often cooked over an open flame and were used for both savory and sweet purposes, depending on the fillings or toppings added. In Brittany, the tradition of making crepes became deeply ingrained in the culture. The region's buckwheat crepes, or galettes, were typically filled with savory ingredients like cheese, ham, eggs, and vegetables. The use of buckwheat flour was a necessity due to the region's soil, which was better suited for growing buckwheat than for wheat. Meanwhile, in the rest of France, wheat flour became the standard for making crepes, which were often served as a sweet treat, filled with fruit, sugar, or chocolate. By the 16th century, crepes had gained popularity throughout France, with different regions creating their own variations based on available ingredients. However, it was in the 18th century that crepe truly began to take on their modern form. The use of butter, eggs, and milk in the batter gave the crepes their light and tender texture, and the practice of cooking them on a flat, round griddle known as a bilig in Brittany became the preferred method. In the 19th century, crepes were well established in French culture, and their influence spread beyond Brittany. The French Revolution in 1789 marked a significant period in the development of French cuisine, as it led to greater social mobility and a democratization of food. no longer reserved solely for the aristocracy. Food began to be enjoyed by people from all walks of life. Crepes, with their simplicity and versatility, fit perfectly into this new cultural landscape. In Paris, crepes became a popular street food, served by vendors in the bustling streets. These crepes were often sold as a quick snack or dessert and were served rolled up or folded, filled with sugar, jam, or Nutella. The widespread popularity of crepes in Parisian street food culture helped elevate their status as a national dish, beloved by both locals and tourists. The culinary world also began to embrace crepes in the 19th century. French chefs and cookbook authors began to write about crepes in their recipes, and they were often featured in fine dining restaurants. Crêpe Suzette, a flambéed dessert made with orange sauce, liqueur, and a touch of drama, became a signature dish in many upscale establishments. By the 20th century, crepes had transcended French borders and spread to other parts of the world. Their portability, versatility, and ease of preparation made them an attractive option for chefs and home cooks alike. The growing popularity of French cuisine during the early part of the century played a significant role in introducing crepes to an international audience. As French chefs opened restaurants across the globe, crepes became a staple of French bistros and cafes in cities from New York to Tokyo. The 20th century also saw the emergence of crepes as a popular dish for special occasions and celebrations. In France, La Chandeleur, celebrated on February 2nd, is a traditional day for making and eating crepes. This holiday, known as Crepe Day, has roots in ancient Roman festivals celebrating the harvest, and over time it became associated with the Christian feast of the presentation of Jesus at the temple. In modern-day France, families gather to make and enjoy crepes, often flipping them in the air for good luck. Today, crepes are enjoyed in a wide variety of settings. They are served at street food stalls, upscale restaurants, and even in home kitchens. The versatility of crepes allows them to be adapted to suit almost any cuisine, whether as a simple snack or as an elegant dish for a special occasion. In recent years, crepes have experienced a resurgence in popularity, particularly in the context of the growing global street food movement. Food trucks, markets, and festivals now feature crepes as a staple offering, often with innovative and bold fillings that reflect the diverse culinary influences found in different parts of the world. Whether filled with fresh fruit, savory meats, or decadent chocolate and cream, crepes continue to captivate people of all ages and backgrounds. Now that we've explored the fascinating history and global journey of crepes, it's clear how this simple yet versatile dish has captured the hearts and taste buds of people everywhere. From ancient flatbreads to the deliciously diverse creations we enjoy today, crepes continue to evolve while staying true to their roots. So, whether you're indulging in a classic French crepe or experimenting with new flavors, you're part of a centuries-old tradition. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tasty stories and food adventures.